Hello and welcome back as it's time for more racing from Daytona. It's time for the NRSL Hooters series to take to the track. Yeah, still getting used to that, as I don't even remember the race sponsor. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, well, I will look it up during one of the cautions. But, oh well, we saw qualifying, so you kind of know who's starting about where, but we had drivers going to the rear of the field. So on the front row now is Seth Cole and Hiroshi Kazuyoshi. Row 2 has Brennan Patterson and Sky Commons. Chris Washer, Amanda Shelley, row 3. Matt Balding, Time Pollard, row 4. Maxwell Chan, Mary Shelley, row 5, okay. And then here's the rest of the starting grid. And the car, there you see on the final row we have Ashley LaPlante, Card Pollard. Those are some of the drivers that had to go to the rear.
Start your engines.
The drivers that had to go to the rear, you're looking at Ashley LaPlante, Card Pollard, Cosmic Nova, and Dylan Thoreau. 3 of them you see starting on the outside. As the field gets rolling, we've had problems apparently with engine failures upon the start. But what we will say is we will also be carrying 8 onboards, just like in the truck series. First checking this. Okay, looks like everyone's actually getting rolling, so that's a rarity for this weekend. But the onboards that we will carry. First off, we'll carry an onboard with our defending champion. Carrying the Hooters onboard is Jessica Shelton. Carrying the Chevy on board, you're looking at the 2 of Eric Powers with AC Delco on board. The Dodge on board will be carried by Max Neuwirth in the 4. Nashville Predators on it this week. The Ford on board, carried by Maxwell Chan in the 60. Then you're looking at Dylan Thoreau carrying the Supercuts on board. Jake Baskinger will carry the Banquet on board. Seth Cole will carry the Holiday Inn on board. We have a lovely view of the front of the field from there. And carrying the Haviland on board will be the 42 of Cosmic Nova. So it's been an interesting speed week so far. 30 laps on tap here, as there'll be 40 laps in the 500 tomorrow. But here we go. Pace car pulls off. Field under control of Hiroshi Kazuyoshi. Let's see how this one will go. Green flag is out. One heck of a jump already, essentially, for car number 0. Field just getting up to speed, though, still, so this first lap probably not going to see a whole lot, I would think. But then again, already 3 wide in some places. I guess some guys didn't want to be up in the front. Got 3 Roush cars in 2 sets of 3 wide racing right there. As going down to turn number 3, Sky Commons grabs the race lead. Now we've seen action happen early on in some of these races. Time Pollard inside a Washer, that's for second here as we complete lap 1. Sky Commons leads lap 1 of the NRSL Hooters Series season. Three wide for second here. And Ashley LaPlante just kind of hanging at the back. Looks like all these guys, that's kind of their goal. Card Pollard, the only guy of the back starters who's actually up in this main pack. Jerry Shelley, we didn't get a chance to see him in the practice session due to my own error, but got to start 38th because of all the guys who had to go to the rear. Oh, I saw someone shoot up to the track. We have a wreck in turn 3. As, oh my gosh! Duncan's car flipping in the air. Amanda Shelley, Mason Neal involved. Chris Washer, Time Pollard, Seth Cole. Chris Louvier involved. This is a huge incident. So 2 laps in, and we already have a huge wreck involving William Duncan and cars getting airborne. With that, not sure if they're going to stack up or not. It looks like they kind of are. So with that, Kazuyoshi, our pole sitter, with damage. Let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened. And we're back. And we start back in turn 3 because you'll notice Hiroshi Kazuyoshi in the wall. Same for William Duncan. And that's where this one's kind of going to get started, I think. Kazuyoshi still riding the wall. Oh, there. Oh, and Time Pollard up into the wall. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Oh my gosh. And look at the 6 car. So wait, what actually happened then? Okay, let's take a look at this. Patterson misjudged it. Ah, that's what happened. And you see Washer, Time Pollard, there's Kazuyoshi, Louvier, Mason Neal, Max Newworth, Jordan Davis involved in this a little bit. Same for Dylan Thoreau. But what happened is Brennan Patterson kind of misjudged it, just like we saw in the truck race last night. And the misjudge kind of got him in trouble. They got a 4 wide situation going, and they just wrecked as a result. Let's take some onboards, though. Boy, having an onboard with Seth Cole this weekend has been a real good thing. Onboard Dylan Thoreau. Boy, just not a lot you can see back in the pack there. Let's see how Cosmic Nova got through all of this. Oh wow, he was actually kind of lucky. How about our defending champion right in the middle of all this? And we are back. We've lost a few drivers after that incident. They are Chris Louvier, Time Pollard, Chris Washer, William Duncan, Dylan Thoreau, Mason Neal, and Amanda Shelley. Good to see William Duncan able to drive away from that wreck. So we know he's okay. Mason Neal, we've heard, is checked and released from the infield care center, as well as Amanda Shelley, all the drivers who went up in the air, or at least right on top of someone. Sky Commons is the leader. Then it's Maxwell Chan, Kyle Matthews, Jake Baskinger, Sam Young, Dylan Young, Mary Shelley, Zach Kreller, Matt Duncan, Jonathan Zorline, Brennan Patterson, Jeff James, Austin LaPlante, Ben Newworth, Matt Balding, Preston Plord, Eric Powers, Matthew Marias, Charles Sanford, Alex May, Kyle Collins, Card Pollard's up to 22nd now, Stephen Pollard III, Matt Dixon, Mason Powers, Henry Powers, Cosmic Nova, Jay Stella, Jessica Shelton, Ashley LaPlante, Jerry Shelley, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, Max Newworth, Jordan Davis, and Seth Cole are lead lap cars. We are expecting Seth Cole, Max Newworth, and Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, maybe Jordan Davis as well, to all be off the pace essentially. Something I'm kind of shocked about, top 4 are all veterans. We've seen that the rookies so far have been doing pretty good this weekend, or this whole Speed Weeks period. As the pace car pulls off, field on control, Sky Commons. And the green flag is out. Maxwell Chan goes to the outside. Not a smart idea because now Kyle Matthews will fill that hole. Field once again having to get up to speed. It'll take him about a lap. Dylan Young inside of Sam Young, making it an all-veteran top 5 now. As now Jake Baskinger filling in the hole by Kyle Matthews there, trying to go for second. And making an all-Chevy top 3 essentially behind Sky Commons. Sky Commons, Jake Baskinger, Dylan Young, all Chevys in the top 3 spots right now. Here comes a former 500 winner though, Sam Young in the 06. Mary Shelley looking for that first Hooters Series win to complete the clean sweep. Well, what it would mean to actually get that done at Daytona, she is also a former 500 winner. In fact, the most recent Daytona 500 winner. And the 500 winners working together, they're going for second now down the back straightaway. And yeah, pretty much our suspicion's correct. As we also have more guys back here kind of chilling at the back. Henry Powers, Ashley LaPlante, Jay Stella, Cosmic Nova, Jessica Shelton, Jerry Shelley, Stephen Paul III, Mason Powers kind of hanging on the back of the draft, essentially. An interesting decision, really. As we have a battle for the lead, Sam Young inside of Sky Commons for the race lead, with help from Matt Balding and Ben Neuwirth, as well as Matthew Marias. In the only race of Speed Weeks Marias is in. Looking to do good here this for the Alert Today Florida 300. As look at the run Neuwirth got down the back straightaway. All the way inside of Balding, now going for into second, looking for the lead. Here comes Marias with help from Collins. 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 here in this top pack. Makes me kind of think that what those guys at the back of the pack are doing is smart. As Collins inside now, he goes to second. Card Pollard into third. Followed by one of our chasers last season, Alex May, going inside. Now he'll grab fourth as he goes inside a Card Pollard down the back straightaway, blocking Matt Duncan. Kyle Collins, though, goes for the race lead, the Haas CNC Chevrolet. I see the two Evernham teammates at the back of this pack. Alex May into second now. Matt Duncan inside of his teammate, that for third. And look at the back of the pack there. Look at the spectator shot as they go into turn numbers 1 and 2. Oh, they're wrecking in the back of it! What a save by Eric Powers, though! Never mind. Sanford goes around. That might bring out a caution. It does. Ah. And what's sad is he had that saved, I think. Car's in the wall. Don't wreck even more. Oh my gosh. Sky Commons way in the wall. Oh, Shelton's got damage. I don't remember seeing that. As Collins leads back to the flag. We'll have to see the damage to Sanford's car. Looks minimal. Eric Powers, though, with a lot of damage to the number 2. And let's go ahead and check out what happened to bring out the caution. And we are back. They were 4 wide. And who's the one that's going to get into... Oh, it's Dylan Young into Zorline. And that's where the 98 gets the damage. but it's a heck of a save until Ashley LaPlante comes in here, gets into the 2, and shoves the 9 pretty much straight into the wall, and NRSL officials decide to throw the caution flag for that. So, an unfortunate incident there that probably could have avoided bringing out the caution because they spun to the inside. But it does bring out the caution nonetheless. About a third of the way through, we are under caution here for the Alert Today Florida 300 for the second time. Let's go back to the restart. And we are back. Brennan Patterson has fallen out underneath the caution due to a header on the Roush Fenway Ford, leaving 34 cars in the race. Kyle Collins is the leader as we'll get the halfway point this time by. Then you have Alex May, Matt Dixon, Mason Powers, Card Pollard, Preston Plord, Stephen Paul III, Jerry Shelley, Matt Balding, Jeff James, Jake Baskinger, Matt Duncan, Sam Young, Maxwell Chan, Matthew Marias, Kyle Matthews, Jonathan Zorline, Dylan Young, Mary Shelley, Ben Neuwirth, the top 20, Cosmic Nova, Jay Stella, Henry Powers, Zach Kreller, Sky Commons, Charles Sanford, Jordan Davis, Max Neuwirth, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, Seth Cole, Austin LaPlante, Jessica Shelton, Eric Powers, Ashley LaPlante. The top 34. They're going slow back here. Apparently it got checked up for some reason. But oh well. Field getting ready to come through turns 3 and 4. We'll be, like I said, we'll be getting halfway this time by. Meaning 15 in the books, 15 to go for Kyle Collins when we get the green flag. And yet again, a lot of veteran drivers up here in the front, something we are not accustomed to seeing. Maybe it's just not a lot of rookies and I'm not realizing it. Well, there's 20 rookies in this field, so oh well. Green flag is back out. Kyle Collins with a nice little jump. But is that going to be a bad thing for Collins because you don't want to get too big of a lead? Here comes Dixon inside of Alex May. Mason Powers thought about getting to the inside line there in front of Plord, but thought better of it. I think that's going to be too big of a lead for Collins right now. Unless these guys just do not group up at all. Stephen Paul III going inside of Preston Plord. As is almost a Pollard sandwich. Still 3 wide with 2 Pollards, but now one of them's in the middle. Now can Dixon get a run on Collins here? He's got to time this run just right. But here comes Preston Plord. Take a look at the back of the field, see who's off the pace. Jessica Shelton making moves, as well as Austin LaPlante. Eric Powers, his car looks alright. But it looks like this time it's Sky Commons, Zach Kreller kind of hanging at the back. As, oh boy. Oh, there they go! Huge wreck! Never mind. Not a huge wreck, but it's going to be enough to bring out the caution. Jeff James, Ben Neuwirth involved. Stephen Paul III. Oh, look out! As once again, Kyle Collins leads under the caution. Now as long as they... Okay, good boys. They didn't plow. Yay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Actually, looks like they won't, so hey. Got that going. But let's go ahead and take a look at what happened to bring out the caution. And we are back, and it looks like this one might have been a staggered 4 wide to kind of get going. Watch Matt Balding in the 11. Yep, you see the contact right there. Goes down into Jeff James. Up the track, nowhere for Ben Newitt to go. Jay Stella gets a piece of this as well. But these guys up here made amazing saves. And look at all these guys trying to just... Now, you got guys making moves below the apron. I think as long as they didn't advance their spot, they're fine because they had to go down there to avoid the wreck. But that's not going to be my call to make. As, okay. They were racing back, so... But Jay Stella actually brought his car down pit road. We'll go back to the green flag with less than 10 to go here from Daytona. Stella done for the day. Jay Stella and Jeff James, the retirements under the caution. 32 cars still out on the track though, competing for the win here at Daytona. Kyle Collins is the leader. Then it's Preston Plord, Matt Duncan, Maxwell Chan, and Sam Young. 4 Roush cars in the top 5 behind Kyle Collins. Boy, you gotta be nervous if you're the 00. Matt Dixon, then Matt Balding, Card Pollard, Jerry Shelley, Dylan Young, the top 10, Jonathan Zorline, Kyle Matthews, Mason Powers, Jake Baskinger, Matthew Marias, Henry Powers, Cosmic Nova, Mary Shelley, Sky Commons, Zach Kreller, Austin LaPlante, Jessica Shelton, Eric Powers, Max Neuwirth, Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, Seth Cole, Jordan Davis, Ashley LaPlante, Charles Sanford, Stephen Pollard III, Ben Neuwirth, and Alex May. The running order for this restart. Boy, how are these Roush cars going to team up here? You have to think that they would work together. Plord, Duncan, Chan, Young. One of them has gone to victory lane at Daytona before. And it's this one in the 500. We have a rookie up here in Duncan. The rest of the top 5 is actually all veterans. Here we go. How well does Kyle Collins block for the final 8 laps? Here we go. Final 9 laps, actually. Card Pollard makes the move inside of Balding. Here comes Chan inside of Duncan. Dixon goes to the inside of Sam Young. Looks like it's going to be the 16 and the 60 working together. There's damage to the left side of Dixon's car. When did that happen? Matt Duncan's actually going to find room in behind the 60. Now here comes Chan inside of Plord. Card Pollard going inside of his teammate, the 8. Well, virtual teammate actually at least. Do we even run green to the end? Here comes Maxwell Chan inside. He's got 2nd. Matt Duncan into 3rd. Plord back to 4th. Here comes Sam Young. Duncan goes inside for 2nd. All this behind Kyle Collins with 8 laps to go from Daytona. Card Pollard. Remember, he had to start 41st. He's up here in the top 5 now. Jerry Shelley. He didn't even get to go out and qualify his car, but got to start higher up because of cars having to go to the rear. Here he goes, inside for 2nd for Jerry Shelley. 3x3, 2 rows deep here with less than 10 to go. This 2 car lengths behind Kyle Collins. Here comes Kyle Matthews and Jake Baskinger. Oh boy, here we go. This is the battle for 2nd. It's not even the battle for the lead at Daytona. These guys have to group together if they're going to catch Kyle Collins. Here we go. Matthew Marias inside. Baskinger finally going to block. We're going to have someone actually get out to the back bumper of the 00, it looks like. And Baskinger's got help coming. His teammate there, Austin LaPlante. Oh my gosh, this pack's making me nervous. And you have these guys in the back kind of just riding around getting some points today. Austin LaPlante inside of Baskinger. 6 to go at Daytona. Kyle Matthews tried to go to the middle line, but Sam Young was there. Anyone out of this pack could win it. I'd put it back to pretty much Jerry Shelley, but you can't rule out Mason Powers there. It's probably a 16-car lead draft here at Daytona. And Austin LaPlante's going to get a humongous run coming off turn number 4. Does Sky Commons go inside of him? Does Austin make a move? Here comes Dylan Young. They're going to be 3 abreast for second place with 5 laps to go. How is Matt Duncan going to factor into this? How about Mary Shelley in the 7? Duncan goes inside. He's going to block the 7, get in behind the 5. The run just too good, though, for Mary Shelley. Shelley to the inside of Duncan down the back straightaway. Dylan Young able to pull a little bit of a gap, but at least on the 7. That's going to help him reel in the 00 here. There'll be 4 to go at the line. I think we're in green-white checker territory. As Cosmic Nova goes into 4th, going for 3rd. Dylan Young is there. Here comes Plord for 3rd. 2 cars breaking away here at Daytona. If Dylan Young had some help, he might be able to get the move done. Card Pollard going for 3rd. Here comes Jerry Shelley. And Dylan's brother Sam Young making a move. The battle mostly for 3rd because Dylan Young has no help up there. Kyle Matthews now 3 wide for 3rd. Does Dylan have anything for him? 3 to go. They shouldn't catch up to Charles Sanford there. If only Dylan had some help. Maxwell Chan now to 3rd. Matthew Marias makes it 3 wide. Could Dylan be just waiting, though? Could he just be waiting for his time? There'll be 2 to go at the stripe. Kyle Collins versus Dylan Young. Here comes Matthew Marias. This could be a battle yet for the win in the Alert Today Florida 300. Jake Baskinger going for 4th. The 2 Gibbs cars right there. And now it's a 3-car battle for the lead here at Daytona. Marias just going for 2nd. Not able to get it done. He and Dylan are going to have to work together to get it done. Here comes Austin LaPlante with help from Card Pollard. They're going to catch him. Does anyone have any move? Does someone have something for the 00? 1 lap to go. Sanford's only in turn 1. Here comes Marias with help from LaPlante. Into 2nd. Maxwell Chan now to 5th. Pushing down the back straightaway. Here comes LaPlante. I guess he figured they don't have a move for him. They might actually catch Sanford. They're in the same corner. Boy, if this was a 31-lap race, no doubt they'd catch him. Collins is actually going to get held up. But it's not going to matter. He's going to win the Alert Today Florida 300. Marias with the block comes home second. And LaPlante was going to try something, but actually loses a spot, ends up finishing fourth. Kyle Collins, though, gets the job done. He wins. He went winless last season, and in what ended up being a 16-car lead draft, he gets it done here today. Kyle Collins, Matthew Marias, Maxwell Chan, Austin LaPlante, Dylan Young, Mary Shelley, Card Pollard, Jerry Shelley, Matt Duncan, Sky Commons end up being the top 10 here today. Look at the bottom of the results. 52 seconds back for Charles Sanford. Not much to say about the bottom here. 32 cars finishing the race. The others out due to incidents today. But that will take care of the Alert Today Florida 300. And that leaves one event left in Speed Weeks, the Daytona 500. We'll see you there. Next week, the NRSL Hooters Series goes to 3 unit, north of the border. Kyle Collins coming down to get ready to celebrate his Daytona win in the Alert Today Florida 300. Looks like he had some damage on the right side from something in the race, so... and of course hits the wall right there. Nice parking job there on the start-finish line. But that does it for the Alert Today Florida 300. We'll see you for the Daytona 500 tomorrow.